Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm G, and this time I bring you a Dauntless video. Sorry for the long hiatus. I mean, last week I wanted to post the videos, but it's Christmas and family gathers around, there's people coming in and out of the house. So posting schedule for videos this month is going to be a little bit hectic. So I don't know how frequent I'll be able to update, but I'll try to update as much as I can. There was Dauntless about the update 1.8.3 that landed, I think it was 2 weeks ago. Right off the bat, you can see that Ramsgate got an improvement. I mean, maybe not on this video because YouTube has a compression that is, takes away a little bit of the quality. But you arrive at Ramsgate and you can see that the buildings are super crisp. Another thing I noticed is the water now has transparency. We can actually see the bottom of the water. And if you lower the camera a little bit, you can even have reflections. And that's really an upgrade. I mean, if you don't know, Dauntless recently went to 4K. For the next gen consoles. Thus, on the lower consoles, got a little bit of an improvement about that. So that was really cool to see. I mean, Ramsgate looks really good, but even if you go out on the hunting grounds, on the islands, you can see that they look amazing. This is the footage I took from Blazeworks, and you can really see the reds in the trees and the crisp of the leaves and everything. Even the flowers that you pick up have all been severely improved. Now, back in Ramsgate, another thing got changed, which is races. That little thing you had to do. You could do if you wanted. They removed it. I mean, they said it was just being used. No, nobody was using it, so they just decided to remove it. Now they removed races, but they did keep the the finishing line, the start and finishing line. So maybe that will change. Maybe they'll put an NPC here or maybe something else. But for now, races are removed, but the gate is still there. Also, Ramsgate got a map. You can now toggle the options and you can see a map of Ramsgate to see where all the NPCs are. I don't think it was particularly necessary. I mean, Ramsgate is pretty small as it is, but it is helpful for new players who still don't know where every NPC is and what each NPC does. So this is cool. This would also be cool if they include it in the hunting grounds, but I'm preparing a video for that later. Maybe not this year, maybe early next year. The Ramsgate map also doesn't have fast travel, which I think was a missed opportunity. Most games that I play, when they have this kind of map, you can travel fast to every NPC that you need, the vendors and all. This doesn't have it. I mean, I'm not saying that it's necessary. I mean, even the map itself is not necessary, as I said before, but it would be a nice addition to the game. Now, talking about the Hunt Pass itself, you can see that the Hunt Pass brought a more tribal look to it, and I blame myself for it because I said I wanted to the Hunt Pass to be a little bit more a behemoth hunter like or a monster hunter look like that, and they did do that, but it wasn't to my liking. It really wasn't. I mean, I looked at it and I said, it's just too tribal. It seems too crafty, but that's on. I mean, tastes vary, and this one didn't really please to me. So I'm not getting this Hunt Pass again. If you liked it, good for you, but not for me. Now in the reward cache, although I don't like the armor because the armor again looks a little bit too tribal. This time the other one looks like Mad Max tribal. This one looks more like I don't know, Polynesian or Hawaiian tribal. But I didn't like it. I don't think it combines very well with any other cosmetic that I have. The ribbons and then the furs. But I did like the weapons. I can see it combining with the armors that I have from Umbra. I just need to change the colors a little bit, but I do think it's going. I might get those. Also on the reward cache, you have the unvaulting of a previous reward cache, which was the frozen weapons, and those look really good. I mean, they're really crisp. And besides, we're in winter, so if you want to dress up like Santa or something like that, or maybe like a frozen theme or an ice theme, these will work really well. So I might get those too. I don't need the armor. I already got the armor. I got the variant armor, which is the one that has the horns that are broken. In this armor, the horns are all completely straight, and there's also a small variant. But I don't think I'll do challenges just for those. I'll do it for the weapons because I really think they're good for it. But the one thing I got from this reward cache as soon as I could was hair. Yes, that's right. I brought a set of hair. Why? Well, because the store doesn't have anything, and we have a very limited hairstyles in the game. I've been asking for them to, include other hairstyles because, those that I have are kind of boring, or they all look, they don't really appeal to me. So once I saw this one and I saw it was new, I got it. I had to get it right away. I might get, the weapons and maybe the glider. I don't know, but for now, the War Cache does have a few possibilities that I want to get. The Hunt Pass itself, not. Now, a good change that came with this Hunt Pass was combat merits. Now, you had combat and exploration merits, but because people were stacking up on one and on the other, especially me, I already talked this on the video, I have no need for combat merits, I only need exploration merits. They decided to combine everything in one and just farm for combat match, which is a lot better. Especially in bounties, the exploration bounties usually take longer, because it's dodges and something like that. This one is just kill behemoths with a certain type of weapon. So now I can get, those bounties completed a lot faster, and I can finish the branches that I want on Steel Path. I have enough merits, I think, for most branches. All I need, of course, is rams, and that's, that's when I have to really grind for. Now, the weekly challenges. Since I returned to the game, I also went and do the weekly challenges. The good thing about the weekly challenges is that you can do those that you haven't done before. You don't have to grind every week for them. You can just combine them. And that was a really cool thing, because there was like, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks that I haven't played, so I haven't completed any of the weekly challenge. And then complete the ones that I was going to, I had to do, forge 10 rail sails and do 5 patrols and open up patrol chests and all that. Those were repeating in several weeks, so it took me just about 3 hours to go from 4,500 to 9,400 Ori coins. So, and remember, I already spent like 1,600 on the hair at the reward cache. So this is a really good change. I really suggest people that, just maybe wait 1, 2, or 3 weeks to see what the challenges are, and so you can build them up and do them together. That's what I'm doing. I'm not really focusing now on the weekly challenge, but when I did, that was really cool, because I got Ori coins really, really, really fast. Now, on the hunting grounds, we also had a couple of changings. Boreal Outpost and Cold Runner Key got changed. There's now a village there, which is where Linnea Silver resides. So it's an NPC, the first NPC that we have that is directly on a hunting ground. It's not on Ramsgate. And if you go to her, she will give you a task to do. Mainly, it's breaking trees and either stack a pile on wood, which is what you do in Boreal Outpost, or building up the barricades. Now, if you complete this, no matter how many barricades you complete, how many logs you deliver, she will always ask you to do this. I don't know if the quest is an ending, or if it's just supposed to be there. I think it's just supposed to be there for you to win rams easily, maybe. But yeah, I completed every barricade on the Cold Runner Key, and she still asked me to do the quest. I completed the logs on Boreal Outpost, and right after that, she asked me to do the same quest again. So yeah, it's a bit complicated to me to figure out when do I finish the quest. Is that a particular thing that I have to do to complete the quest? I don't know. I've tried to look on the internet. If you have any information about it, please write it down in the comment section. That will help me a lot. You can gather up to 6 piles of wood. You can see it on the top left corner, that golden log that's there. You can put up 6 up there. To build the barricades, you need only 3, but you spend them all as soon as you touch the barricade, which I think is bad design. I mean, if you have 6, you choose 3 and then keep the other 3 for the other barricade. But no, once you use them barricade, you have to go back to chopping off trees and then come back. That's not really how it's supposed to work. I don't really like that, but that's just how it is. Now, we also had a new behemoth and changes to Chainblades. I'm not going to talk about it in this video. I'm still working on it. I'm still trying out the Chainblades to see how they work. But about the behemoth, which is called Savit, I hope I'm pronouncing it well, I can see the requirements are really, really good. I mean, they're lower, they're easy to achieve, and Savit is a permanent behemoth in Brightwood. So, you can just go there, farm it as much as you like. I quickly ended up with the armor. I'm now working on the weapons. Sadly, phalanx is still the same. The requirements are still insanely high. I'm not going to go into that again. And to build any armor or any weapon, it's really complex. I got enough parts to build one of the armors, but I'm not really going to dedicate myself to it until they lower the requirements. Always put them on a permanent rotation on an island because it's just insane to do this. But yeah, Savage is really cool. Chainblades, I'll talk about it later. Now, just to end the video, there is a new discovery on the hunting grounds that I found by mere chance, but it's right there. At the edge of the Twilight Sanctuary, you'll find a new discovery. It will not register, it doesn't register on the Discovery Journal, but it's there, and I'll leave the footage for you to see it. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and as always, have a great game, guys.